Zatz does whatever. Playing Fallout. Doing the Key to the West Pass. Key to the Past mission. Figured I'd talk a little bit about Fallout. It's not too bad. The graphics aren't horrible as everybody said they were. I mean, they look just like a normal Fallout game would. Still has the Fallout feel. I mean, even without NPCs, it still feels like I'm playing a Fallout game. And I mean, there is a little bit of an emptiness feeling to it, but I think that's kind of what they were going for, being that you were leaving the vault 25 years after the bombs exploded. I feel like it's supposed to feel like the vault just opened up and you and all the other players are the ones that got released into this, what would be leftover wasteland in West Virginia, which is kind of cool. Where am I heading here? I'm on the right track. Here's the map. Pretty decent size. Different areas are different level creatures, stuff, and then other players are marked. Little dot. See, there's one right there. He's a level 33, and you can claim those areas, and they produce stuff. There's an ammo one up north, but another thing that helps me make sure I'm heading to the right objective is to put a waypoint there. If you get too close, it tries to tell you to stop tracking, which would be nice if they put a option to follow waypoint to that. See, like down on my compass there, how are you actually supposed to know which one you're trying to head to? But it's not bad. I think some of the most annoying things in the game are your inventory limit is only 400. Someone did tell me that that was like a game-breaking feature, though. Like, it was bigger whenever they were building the game, but over 400, I guess it was just breaking more than the game already does. Which, I mean, since I've been playing, I'm only a level, what, 20 something. It says on there somewhere. Actually, I need to level up. I'll show you that here in a second. But yeah, since I've been playing, I played a little bit on PC too, and I didn't run into too many problems. But since I've just been playing today, server crashed, froze up a couple times. But I mean, just in general, the game plays fairly smoothly. There are a lot of bugs on there in the game, and glitches, and you can go on Facebook and it'll tell you. There's a bunch of groups that tell you what they are or what you have to do to activate them, I guess. You can carry around your power armor, which is cool, and use it whenever. So kind of save power cores. I don't hang out in my power armor all the time. I just save it for situations like this when I need to jump off a cliff. It helps out. So I like to try to head straight to my objective. I don't like going around mountains. combat's about the same. The zatz system is the only thing that's different. Like, it's not in slow-mo. It doesn't go in slow-mo. That's how it goes. You just wait for the percent. I mean, you can still move, and it like select your target on the creature, but it just eats up your AP. Out of ammo. So another thing about this Fallout is to not snub your nose at the melee weapons. They actually come in handy, especially in PvP. The whole caps thing is kind of gay. Like, there's only so many vendors that you can visit a day, and they all only have a 200 cap limit. So unless you know... Oh, and the other thing, if you just leave your power armor there, other players can't get into it. And after a minute, it'll just go right back into your inventory, which is pretty cool. Oh, shit. The quick draw feature is kind of hard to use. I'm not gonna lie about that. As you can see, I was trying to switch my weapons. While I was fighting him. It kind of sucks because I haven't really discovered too much anything this way, so I have to find a place where I can spawn. That's kind of close to where I died last, which I guess would be here, which sucks because that's where I just... And it costs you caps to spawn, which is kind of gay. There's my screen name. Hey, if anybody wants to team up, you can play together. So, now that I died, usually any of the junk that you collect will drop. So if you go to where you last died, get all your shit back. Team play is pretty fun. Like I said, they did a pretty good job at, I felt like, not making the game feel totally empty without NPCs, and at the same time, making it so there's still mystery, like what's in that yellow house right there. And the amount of new weapons on here are insane. Like, I've seen pictures of people that found Mark 19s, there's 50 cals, there's an MG42, there's crossbows, there's all kinds of different stuff that you can use, which is really, really fun. And there's all kinds of different specialty stuff that comes with them too. On the food, and there's the other thing, the food and water system, you're always trying to eat and drink. It is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but you get used to it. That's the one thing that this Fallout is different about the other Fallouts, is as you're like searching through a house or something, and you find a pair of scissors, or you find some Wonder Glue, or a typewriter, or a clipboard. Usually in the other games, you didn't pick any of that up, because what's the point, you know? But in this one, all those extra little items that they would put in the game that you would generally ignore, in this game, there's a reason to want them, to go and find them, so you can build a better base, or, you know, you're always looking for parts. All in all, though, I would buy this game again. It's, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'd give it probably an 8. So if you're asking yourself whether or not you should buy it, I'd say, yeah, you should definitely get it. There's a lot of, I mean, all those haters that were talking on shit on the game, I don't think really knew what they were talking about. I mean, some of the points that they made are true, but at the same time, it's a fun game, and it's not a total disaster like Elder Scrolls Online was, and I'd still say this game's better than Destiny. Just because Destiny got so repetitive that it got boring. With this, I can sign on, and each time I play the game, it's a different experience. You don't know what other players are going to do, and you don't know what you're going to find. And there's a lot of mystery in the game too, like the whole Mothman thing. Like since I've played, I found 2 of them, and I haven't been able to kill them. One killed me, and the other one, I shot at him, and he like poofed away, and that was it. No, you'll just be like walking through the woods like this, and then over in the corner of your eye, you just see these 2 big red eyes staring at you. It's creepy. It actually gave me the chills the first time I saw it. Coming up to where I died last. See, boom, power armor. My dog's outside barking. Something. Once I do this mission, I'll go back and I'll show you guys the base building aspect of all this. Modding the weapons too, like there's a lot of modding you can do to the weapons, to your armor. You can build different things too that you haven't been able to in past Fallouts. And I think with updates, this game's just going to get better and better. not to say that it's horrible right now. It does have its annoying aspects, but at the same time, it's still a pretty fun game, and I think it's just going to get better. Fuck you. Now, you can take the raw meat. If you don't cook it, it'll eventually rot in your inventory. But you can use the rotted meat, and I think you can use the rotted vegetables too as fertilizer, which you can use that to make bombs and such, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna stay away from the Grafton monster. Should be getting close to the trapper's camp. That might actually be it right there. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wonder what that's all about. Radstag hide. Get all the goodies. Trapper's key fragment. Also, you'll learn stuff that you want to take, stuff that you don't really need to take. It takes forever for all the tapes to play sometimes. That's how you figure out where to go. My buddy told me about a glitch too. If your cores run out for your power armor, like if you see mine, how it's at 0 almost. If you sign out, you can quit the game, and then get back into a map. You'll respawn with it full. Another kind of thing that I kind of like that they did was whenever you're over encumbered, they you can still run, but it eats up your AP really fast, and your AP will still regenerate, so you'll be able to run for a little bit, and then, you know, it'll get eaten again, but it won't just stay at 100% like mine is right now. I hear bugs. There's bound to be somebody here. I just know it. Yummy. Its belly is strangely distended, as if someone has temporarily tampered with it. To investigate it more closely before proceeding. Get the hell out of here.
I see some commotion over in Huntersville. Gotta be you, huh? Yeah. I kind of figured the mutant brutes got to Walter and the trappers. Real shame. Then again, maybe it wasn't such a bright move, sticking around when they found out the town was run amok with those big dumb galoots. Why don't you go figure out what happened to the diehards next? Probably just plain starved after Margie vanished. Bunch of useless old softies. Margie had her own room at the Sunny Top Ski Lanes. It's her last known location. See if she left anything behind.
I mean, when they say that, and again, whenever they say there's no NPCs, there's no human NPCs. There's a lot of robot NPCs that I found. Still issue you missions. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll go to my fort. I'll show you guys that. I'm camped out up here. Probably gonna have to move it now that I made this video. Someone's gonna come on and try to destroy my shit. Erratic Radstag, though. Here she is, in all her glory. It's not that great, but does the job. Leave the power armor. Alright, so got a decent view. Most of the angles of approach are covered. Mountainside probably isn't going to be that likely of an approach area, so. But anyway. So here's the building menu. It's actually pretty nice. There's a lot of different stuff you can build. The turrets are nice, so one thing you can do is you can kind of put your base somewhere where there might be high level creatures and stuff. Go out, get them to chase you, bring them back, and let your turrets kill them as you hang out on your roof and shoot them. You can level up that way. So yeah, your stuff. This is where you can hold all your stuff. As you can see, I'm at 350 of 400, so I'm getting close. But one thing you can always do is you go to your tinker station, and then you can bulk stuff, which is nice, which is group everything together and make it lighter. But scrap all your junk. It doesn't always scrap everything. Like some stuff, it thinks you might want to keep it, so you don't scrap it, but then you just store everything. It actually takes a while. Like, if you had just junk in there, it wouldn't be bad. But one thing not to do is just like hold shit. Like, don't get attached to stuff, because that's what'll screw you over the most, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I forgot. I'll show you leveling up. So you get these cards, and then you pick what you want to do. Let me see. I definitely want to do something with melee. And cost caps to move your base to rebuild. But you can save the blueprints, and so if you save the blueprints whenever you're building, right here, you can save the blueprints of your build, and then whenever you go to move your base, you can just have the entire structure rebuilt wherever you go. But the problem with that is like a lot of times where I want to build my new base, it doesn't it always says it's floating and won't let me do it, so I gotta put everything into my stored and build from there. But that's off the topic. So the black diamond, one-handed. That's for two-handed. Yeah. But yeah, there's a quick little down and dirty of Fallout 76, the top beginning of this game. And there's a lot more I could tell you. But, I mean, that in itself goes to show you, if it takes me 30 minutes just to give you a little small rundown of the game while I'm playing through it, it's definitely packed full of stuff. But I think I talked a lot about the basics. If there's anything more you'd like to know, just let me know in the comments below and I'll make another video. And it'll be shorter, maybe of that topic specifically, but this is Zatz Does Whatever. Thanks for watching.